Good morning, good afternoon. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my Facebook Live series, Mind Over Matter. I'm Marcella Owen. I'm a health and prosperity coach. I support women that want to increase energy, live a healthier lifestyle, or just meet any specific goal. And I provide guidance, encouragement, and accountability for anyone that's ready to become the best version of themselves. So each week I cover a different topic, and my intention is that these nuggets of information or little pieces of wisdom make a difference in your life and give you ideas to live your life differently. Hi, Rebecca. I see you watching. Last week I spoke about mind over matter, and today I'm going to speak about forgiveness. So my first point is actually a question. Is forgiveness easy? Is forgiveness easy? This element of life is one of the hardest ones to conquer and practice, I think, unless you're Mother Teresa. But for most of us, it's very tough to consider when we're thinking of forgiving others. So it sounds great in theory, but trying to put it into practice is not as easy as it sounds. And I can definitely identify with that. Now, there's a formula to embrace forgiveness, and this is how I see it. So, number one, remind yourself that by forgiving somebody else does not mean accepting that person's behavior or action. It does not mean you're accepting that person's behavior or action. You're simply dismissing the resentment from your heart. You're just simply dismissing that resentment from your heart. Now, let's still remember that we are all human and that we stumble sometimes. I personally struggle with forgiveness. At times, I tend to look at the wrong side of forgiveness. I focus on the action, on what went wrong, or what someone did to me, and all the feelings that go with it. So feelings like resentment, anger, bitterness. But these feelings bring nothing but negativity. They don't serve anything good. And when this happens, we get to make a conscious effort and a decision to turn that around and think of all the steps that entail reaching forgiveness. So number two, meditation and prayer work very well. Sometimes it may take a few minutes, sometimes it may take a few days, but the beauty of this practice is that by connecting to your spiritual world, all situations end up working for your good. Yes, they do. And eventually you will reach that point of forgiveness. Number three, let's remember that the main benefit in forgiving someone is for you, for yourself, not for the other person. This is a concept quite often misunderstood. So personally, it took me over 40 years to understand this concept, to understand that forgiveness has everything to do with letting go of that resentment, the anger, the thoughts of revenge, and absolutely nothing with the acceptance of the other person's behavior or actions. Absolutely nothing with that person's behavior or action. Now that's a liberating thought, right? I didn't know that. Did you not? Did you know that? I certainly did not. So once we understand the meaning of forgiveness and apply it to our everyday life, the world we live in and our lives will shift in a positive way. So number four, what to expect once we embrace forgiveness. So forgiveness has the power to change your thoughts and the way that you see life, the way that you look at life. It gives you the opportunity to look at circumstances of life with different glasses or goggles and allow you to move forward and pursue ideas and projects and dreams that allow you to move forward with the life you're meant to live and live your life at your fullest. Remember that holding a grudge and seeking revenge only affects you, not anybody else, and especially not the person that actually hurt you. The universe and God have interestingly precise and perfect ways to ensure that everything in your life turns out well. Redemption may not take place right away. It may take a while, but it will work out in the long run. So have faith that you're living your plan and your purpose, and that all problems will produce something good in your life, especially in the long run. I truly believe that. Number 5, why do I recommend to let go and forgive? Because forgiveness is the key to happiness. It's the key ingredient to happiness. It's a way to move on from heartache, relational issues, physical ailments that maybe you've been holding on to for a while, physically, consciously, subconsciously. It is so important to let go. As difficult as it may seem, I encourage you to let go. And if you don't know how, learn how. It's so important. When I learned to let go, my life changed. Why? Because I made a decision to forgive others and change my perspective on everything that comes to me from life, that comes my way. And I'm no longer a victim. I'm a forgiver, and I take charge of my life. And I encourage you to look within yourself, search your soul, meditate, pray, and make a commitment to navigate through life with an open heart to forgive. So lots to think about, lots to ponder about. If there's anyone you need to forgive today, go for it. Forgive them. And I really appreciate you watching today. Next week, I will be talking about kindness. Do you want more of it? Do you want to give it out to others more? So you don't want to miss it. Thank you so much for joining. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend. Lots of love and hugs to you. Take care. Bye, guys.